Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. This time, maybe I got enough minutes to say whatever I'm trying to say that I've been trying to say for 40 years and have been quite ineffective as far as seeing a result which reflects that people have paid attention and accepted what has been said and made the decision that perhaps it might be a little bit better than what's going on. Even if they are not sure, they're going to give it a try. And this is we the people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Americans, but I only talk to you because we as a nation have to agree on this change. If we do not agree, we will continue to remain in hell. Everybody dissatisfied, and they accept a little satisfaction just to be here without too much trouble from the system. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that one of the biggest failures in America has been the church. The Republican Party has been conservative. They've done their job. Democrats been Democrats, a little liberal, and they've done their jobs, but neither have been sufficient enough to reach across the board and include the other as part of their job. And so we have in our midst today a result of that failure. And I'm just thinking that it's time to end that march, that we should really, really, really change. This is something that we were born into. America, we were born into. And we just follow suit. We have not been wise enough to understand that everything really is at our command. And that the more we are in agreement with the things, the more power that we have of the things. And so life is one of the most essential things that's common amongst us all. We all search for it. I was thinking just the other day as I was sitting in the corner reflecting on the troubles of the day, and I thought to myself, "Wow, I talk about dying a lot and how you got to be willing to die in order to live." And I'm thinking at that moment in time, I really want to live, but I don't want to continue to live in a world like the way this is. The only thing that makes this world as it is a little bit exciting, and that is that I get a chance to come here every day knowing that it's a complicated situation, or some might say it's complicated, but it's necessary. It's necessary because every last one of you want the same thing. I know you do. You were made to want basically the same thing. There are things that are unique about you, but just being human beings, there are things that are common amongst you. And that power that is responsible for all of our existence is prepared that that might be met. But in order for it to be met, we must have the mind. We must have the heart. We must have the what you want to call the spiritual set. We got to care. We got to care about ourselves. And we have to be wise enough to know that in caring about ourselves, we are cared for better. When all of you are looking after me, when all of us are looking after you, I mean, how can you beat that? We got right now where in America, it's stolen representatives went out and told the United Nations that America was a shithole nation. And in fact, no one should want to be like America. In fact, America has proven that there's only one right, and that's Donald Trump. And the rest of the United Nations would be wise to listen to Donald Trump, whereby Donald Trump will be able to transfer the power that he's accumulated either uh, to Putin or bring Putin over to join King Trump. And that should make every last one of you sick just to hear it, especially, especially when it has been designed that each of you on this earth come here benefiting from heaven that we're going to create. And the only thing you're required to do is participate in life by choosing a career, your own choice. Choose what you love. You get this really this time to choose what you love. You're not being motivated by money or nothing. You just say, choose what you love. It might be sports. It might be some other form of entertainment. It might be digging ditches, engineering, janitor, whatever. Choose. Choose something that you love. And listen, here's something, a secret that most folks can't talk to you about. And that's that you're going to be blessed by choosing something that you love, because God is going to give you what the world can't give you and the world can't take away. And that's joy. That's joy. A moment ago, I started saying to you about the church in this big failure. It has not told you these things. It's been telling you what the system has permitted it to tell you. You brought on this earth to engage yourself in the process through a career that you choose. And you choose by your love. And by doing that, you connect with God, because God gives you joy. And now all of us having joy in our lives. And what are we doing with that joy in our lives? We are creating everything that we, the people, have determined is absolutely essential for our well-being, for our fulfillment and our satisfaction, so that we might live the life we dream. Ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is believe in God and stop believing in people like Trump. Stop believing in people who got money. Stop believing in people because of their color. Stop believing, but by their character, which is a reflection of the God that they know. And we see the God that we as Americans have practiced all our lives right here in America. And I'm telling you, I don't see anybody bragging. And I don't see anybody out there lifting up. And I can only say that they're doing this because they are ashamed. The God that I come to tell you about, ladies and gentlemen, loves you. You won't have to lie. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to steal. You don't have to be a racist, a bigot. No, my friends. You don't have to be any of that. You can just love yourself and love everyone else, because they need you and you need them. And this is the way God planned it. Not Republicans or Democrats or Americans or others. No, they didn't plan it. They agreed with it. So I'm asking all of you who hear my voice today. I might have been rambling a little bit. That's because you needed it. But I'm ended up with, now is your moment. Yes, you were born into it, but you can wake up, wise up, and realize that you got the power in your oneness to create what you've been dreaming. Create what you've been dreaming. Until next time, goodbye for now.